Hello guys, welcome to Factorio Retro Night. I'm going to be looking at version 4.1, I think it was. The stable for version 4 back in the day, before my time as well. I'm going to start a new game. Virtually everything's the same from what it is now. Yep, we'll just go with that, I guess. Yes. Backspace. Right, I need 1 unit of the pickaxe. I don't start with the furnace like you would do today. The map is absolutely awful. So I got my iron, coal, copper's over here. So where's my stone at then? Where is the stone? There it is. Stone's up there. It's a bit of a walk. Okay. Right. We get a few trees, but not too many. Just need some burnables. Look at the old fish graphics. Let's acquire some stone. The old player. Who knows the Power Ranger? The sound's still the same though for pickaxe. Like the mining sound, that hasn't changed. I get about 15 stone. Right, can I make a wooden box? Yep, and I can't make a burner mining drill yet. I can make a stone furnace though. But we're going to have to go make, or mine some iron ore by hand. Hey, love monster. Let's acquire some iron ore. Gonna need 5, I think, to get V-spray actually seems to have broken you. Wait for one more and then that should be enough. Okay, 1 burner mining drill. Right, I'll take half of the burnables. That's a burner mining drill, believe it or not. What is this, version 9? No, this is version 4.1. I must apologise guys, nighttime in this is very nighttime. It appears dark on the screen like that. That is black to me. That's not, you can't see it. This around the edge, that is just a black screen. Which is quite scary at night actually. It's actually, I found at night very easy to get lost in this old version. Ooh, 16 iron plate. Excellent. Right. Let's see if we can get another burner drill on stone. See, I'm already getting lost. The stone's just here. Yep. You really have to actually remember your way. I'm going to leave the detail info off for now because you can see the graphics a bit better. By the way guys, I'm in the sub labour force if you want to come and chat and that. I've got some ideas about the next Factorio Play series. Was this early 2015? Yeah. This is before my time as well. I joined it in version 9.8. Hey there, Huffney. Right, can I get 2 more burner drills? I could if I had 10 stone. I want to get the coal burning into itself. Now we just need some more iron plate. Excellent. Right. Just going to confirm that this trick works. I'm pretty sure it does. Woohoo! Cool. Right. I'm only going to have enough. Actually, I should have enough for another set. Train generation used to be better. It used my stone furnace to make a drill. Get 4 more stone at least, and then I can make that coal patch a quad. It's me trying to use the pet tool. Yeah, Jumble. Cool, animals. Right. Next step will be copper. Copper unfortunately is all the way over here. Next would be a boiler. I need iron for a steam engine. We need a steam engine. I need some copper now for one offshore pump, as many power poles as we can get. Oh yeah, the old stack size is 64 powers of 2 business. I'm going to move this drill now before it runs out. What is this game? It's Factorio. It says so in the title. Right, one. Oh, still need more copper. lab, 5 science packs, perfect. And it's out of bundles. Yeah, I have to give it half of our. I'll make as many power poles as I can. Right. I'm going to put the power plant down here so it's near the coal. One unit of offshore pump, 1 unit boiler, 1 steam engine, power poles, something burnable, 1 unit of lab. We want to research chemistry, ironworking. Yeah, let's do no optics or lights. No, I know it's not the conventional research, but I just want to be able to see what I'm doing at night. Make a few extra magazines because they bite us, or the creepers rather, will attack. Get rid of this piece of iron ore, it's annoying. Version of this 4.1. Research, go! Let's just start running some preliminary power. What do I need for more power poles? Copper. Typical. Right, let's cut down a few trees while we wait. Put my pickaxe. Hey, Angie. It's so old, I know. Old time game 345. Well, I thought I'd do Retro Night Factorio. There's probably quite a few people around these days that haven't seen me do a Retro Night. I've had a lot of followers in the last month or so. I did them quite often, probably about a year ago now. But yeah, that's about NG4 version 4. Great, drill that up. 29 copper, excellent. Right, let's build a couple of stacks of power poles. 5 more. What's the new series? I was hoping a few like Mojo and that would be round and we could have a chat about it, because I need to thrash out some ideas. Doing was the version 1, yeah, when the devs released version 1. Yeah, typical. Now this guy's run out. Take the copper while I'm here. Let's get rid of that. This should be it for optics, which means I can build some lamps for night time.
Research complete.
Right, let's do ironworking next. Research that doesn't exist these days. Can I catch one of those fish? I certainly can. 1 unit of fish. Hey Lucas. I'm going to build a radar for the sake of building a radar.
Research complete.
Oh god, well, I thought someone subbed, but it's the research sound. I know, that's where we got the idea for it from. This is version 1? No, this is version 4. I decided to go with version 4 today. I've done version 1, 4 and 6. 4 was what I found first on my computer, so... There you go guys, that's a radar. That's what a radar looks like. I'm going to make some lights for night time. I need to make 10 more science pots as well. Lots of handcrafting to do. Then we do automation. I kind of like the burner mining drills. I know it's really simple, but I just like it. And then next up we're making an electric mining drill, which is going to need more copper. One of them, 5 jets, 6 inserts, that should do us. Right, getting a bit late now, so we'll start putting down some street lights. Some fantastic graphics there with the lights. Oh, hopefully I ran out of power. Do we need another boiler? Yep. Water temperature 90, water temperature 100. Right, let's throw another steam engine on, or 2 just for good measure. Okay, right. Let's do a bit more mining for the old iron. We'll do this trick. Two stone furnaces, of course I'm out of stone. I wonder if I can replace that stone one with an electric furnace. How do you even get back to this version. Ah, hacks. I know the devs, so I have contacts. 107 stone. Yeesh. Well, we didn't need that much. Oh. Looks like you need the workforce. I do. But this is way before multiplayer, so here we are. Put some coal into there, scoop up some more. Just put plenty of coal in there. I see a speedrun of version 4. So do I. I'm not even sure what is the end game. Oh, rocket defense. Takes 1,000 of each pot. And then to make it, it's 5,000 steel and 1,000 red circuits, but they're purple circuits in these days. No rocket launch. No, you have to build a rocket defense. The old update. I'm not entirely upset about the drills. They're kind of cool. I know. I kind of like them. Do you guys do you want the icons on or off? I don't really mind. Normally, obviously, we'd have them on, but we all get this is iron. And it's kind of nice to look at the old chests, I think. You can see the arms working. You guys decide. Right. Wooden chest looks like a wooden chest. I need to make some more red pots if we're going to get anywhere. Right, we've got more iron plate than we know what to do with. I am going to take one of these sets and move it over to copper. Who goes there?
Huh?
You got my tea?
I got that.
Oh. Oh, tea. Hello. She's mad at me now because I tried to.
The first thing you say is tea.
Tea. Worth a try.
You should say hi.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Oh, hi, beautiful.
When do I get a cup of tea?
Can I get tried first?
Okay.
Was that too long wait for you?
It's the Steph. Yes. Hi, Steph.
She's still mad from the other night when you woke her up?
Yeah. With the...
Oh, no, because you made it back by helping me the other day.
Yes, she was poorly.
So you're in the good books again.
Boop, boop. Does that mean I get a tea?
Yes, you come on in a minute.
Okay.
God's sake, I've been gone 10 minutes.
Too long.
We need a step in my...
We've used
Make
up...
it a piggy.
We've used up all of... We have Ducky. Guys, show Ducky emote.
Ducky.
Helping his dog. Yeah. If only... That would have been easier.
I don't get it, what? What would have been easier?
You know what.
Oh! Oh, look, what duckies.
Yeah.
Oh, yuck. 5 duckies. Oh.
Now, if we want a Steph emote, we need more emote slots. Right.
Just happy with ducky.
Back to the game. We need an assembly
He's
machine.
calling you easy now. You got tea or not?
Yes, please.
You gotta wait.
Okay.
I'll do it in a second, alright. Sorry.
Oh, I need another machine to make gears.
Alright.
I keep wanting to use the pipette tool. If I swap this around, this contraption can do that. I know this is really bad and it's not the way we do things. Here we go. Right, this thing needs to make gears. Got iron ore, throw that in there. Oh, power emergency. We need to all make power. Buffney, why haven't you built power yet? How much science are we aiming for a minute? I don't know, that takes 5 seconds. That has a craft speed of 2.25 and it takes 5 to craft. You guys do the ratios have changed. How much am I going to get for one machine? You only get 1 gear from yeah, 200 makes 1 gear. Is this without map? That's the map. So I got my power plant down here. Copper's over here. It's basically a mini map. It doesn't really give you a map. It's basically just a really zoomed out view. Right, well, red science is automated anyway. Time to get some transport going.
Research complete.
Ooh, research, right. Military 2, that takes 3. Steel, no. Chemistry, no. Armour, yes, I want armour. I need 2 electric mining drills. I'm going to need some more power poles on the craft. There we go, power automated. And who likes the conveyor belts then? You joined at version 12. Ah, right. This is before my time as well, so I joined at 9.8. What's the hold up here? It ran out of ore. There we go. Let's grab some more stone. I'll craft like all the conveyor belt while I'm here. Let's craft up 12 extra furnaces. We'll make ourselves an iron smelter. Right, plenty of resources now.
Research complete.
Ooh, turrets. We'll get turrets next. I need to build a 40 iron for armour. Eesh. Well, there's plenty there. Right, 1 unit of iron, 1 unit of submachine gun, and we can throw that pistol out there. Pulse donation incentive, it will take a daily donation of 13.05 to reach what is finished. Hey, Ghost on the Walk, how are you doing? You need an extern to give the pistol to? Totally. Right, let's see if we can build a modern smelter in old Factorio. 2, 4, 6. Right, that will be output belt and then input belt. We're going to need a bunch of inserters. Was it you that added you or Mojo that added Ducky to these maps? It was me. Mojo did the gun turrets. Right, what's it take to build a splitter? Can I?
Complete.
Right, I need logistics to build a splitter. Which version is this? 4.1. Getting that time of day again where I need some more lamps. Let's put lamps just about everywhere really. Since you linked the desk you bought, Google keeps trying to sell me it. Well, are you in the UK? Because it'd be awfully difficult if you're not in the UK. Because I'm pretty sure they are a UK company. Okay, transport belt from there. We'll need to split off of here. Need to get closer to build that. Do I? Do I really? Damn it, tree. Trees are always the enemy. There we go. Right. So we're just waiting on this tech to come through. Damn it, me still trying to use the queue. I can make what resources. Still more iron plate. We'll build 2 drills for now then. Right, at lab, how are you doing? Let's top you up with copper. Power pole there. You got a care of copper. Yes, excellent. craft myself a couple of extra clips of ammo. Transport belt on the tourney. Gonna need to get this built as soon as possible, really. Let's just feed that some extra iron plate. Actually, looks like labs is the bottleneck. What? Can't run through that? Yeah. Terrible. Thinking that the monsters should be attacking soon. Might put the next two lots of drills back onto coal actually, and I'll scoop up this reserve coal. Does this version have trains? An excellent question. Yes, it does. Can you place an insert near water for fishing? Well, let's find out.
Research complete.
Oh, there's my... No, you cannot. I need iron. Underground unit. I need some iron plate. Thank you, Steph, for the tea. Oh, what? An underground, you don't get a pair? What a rip-off! There you go, that's a splitter. What mods? None. Base game. Apparently I have to make the other half of the underground as well now. Did I build it? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, and then 2 units of splitter. Oh god. Oh, what a mess. What is that? There we go. But hey, it works. Even Stu, hey damn it. Do you want to jump into Discord? I need to throw some more miners down on coal, it would appear. Funny, I haven't had priority splitting long, but I already miss it because I want to prioritise the power plant.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Not bad.
Good, good. I missed the workforce. This is painful. It should have been an April Fool's joke. Oh, that would have been pretty good when they released version 1.0. But really they meant 0.1.
Do you see the Reddit post that somebody did about 1637?
I check Reddit. Let me have a look.
That was funny.
Is that what was in? It was
yeah, I
in,
think it was linked in Discord.
what would have been the worst April Fool's prank? Is that it? So I'll just find it in Discord. Right, which one of you is cheat engine in yourself 500 count blueprint books?
Yeah, no, it wasn't that one.
That is pretty good though. Must be this one. That's the same link twice. Linked yesterday. Version 1637.
Yeah, that's the one.
Added waterfall. Kool-Aid packs. Oh, come on. The steam engine boiler are no longer available at the start of the game. Now require new research. Power generation. Well, without power you can't do the research, so...
No, they're expecting it was burner inserters or something.
Well, you can't run a lab without power to do the research. Offshore pumps will occasionally get jammed with fish and must be manually removed by the player. Someone needs to actually make this as a mod.
Somebody said that. Somebody said that a lot of these features will actually be quite cool.
I like that one. Nerfed bots by 20% to make the belt lovers happy. Nerfed belts by 20% to make the bot lovers happy.
Yeah.
Nerfed train throughput by 20% to keep it fair for all parties involved. Buffered throughput of bots, belts and trains by 25%. I just put it straight back up again. Nuclear reactors now explode when they reach 1,000 degrees. Well, isn't that the limit of nuclear reactors anyway? Just going to link that for anyone that's not looking at it. I might have to read through the whole thing. Looks like my new smelter has jammed itself. make 10 more stone furnaces. Where's power poles gone? The problem with this is the your crafting thing changes as you unlock more stuff. It doesn't have, nothing has a set position. So everything just moves. Still like this one. What's this from Huffley? Is this last one? Oh yeah. Do you see that one, Stu? Last year's.
Oh, absolutely.
Two years ago. Wow. That's been 2 years. I refuse to accept that it's been 2 years. How did I do the lights down here? Outside the pole. Explosion items at the bottom of the list. Trains will now derail if making 90-degree turn or greater when travelling in excess of 200. Any explosives carried by the train will detonate on derailment. But that seems perfectly legit to me. Who wrote this? Does it say here?
It does say it.
Oh, by Bernard. It would have been really cool if the devs had actually released it, like from the bot that releases them.
Yeah.
Quite a few on the list would make great features, yep. Just call it hardcore mode or something.
Research complete.
Right, let's get an assembly machine. We'll start making some gears and belts. This can be gears and this will be transport belt. Wooden box there, insert it there, there. everything. Make that 2 inserters on the input. No way to limit boxes back in the day, so we will end up with a full box. This guy can't even output fast enough to invest in our first fast inserter. That insert arm looks like it's going to break. One, two, three, four more iron. I'm going to make the smallest of circuit builds. I don't know why progress seems so slow in this. What have we been going now? 50 minutes. I don't know if it's because I'm out of my depth or what it is, but it just feels painful to make any sort of progress. I guess the patches are quite far apart, so by normal standards it would be considered an annoying start. I'm going to do a horizontal smelter, but just a little one. Right, I guess now I've got someone to bounce ideas around with. I have a discussion about my next playthrough for Factorio, proper Factorio, not this monstrosity. I was talking to Stern about it last night, and the principles are there. It's more the details that need to be ironed out. So what the playthrough's going to be is, so we start off on the map as normal, but when we launch a rocket, I think I've explained this sort of concept before. When we launch a rocket, we put ourselves into the rocket using the car, and we go up, and when, instead of plopping us back down by the silo, it's going to put us onto a different surface, which will be all concrete world, probably a limited map, but quite big, with resources up there like you'd expect, and we'll make it concrete to make it look like it's an asteroid or a moon or whatever. But when you're up there, you can't take your inventory with you, it just gets left behind in the silo. So, and when you're up there, you can't craft anything that you'd place, so you can't craft boxes, inserters, assembly machines, power poles, anything like that. You can make like gears, circuits, speed modules, that sort of thing, but nothing that you'd place. So the only way to get anything up there is to send it up in the silo, which would take obviously a rocket launch. So the bottom base has to be quite big and quite chunky to launch all these rockets. So, you know, the guys up top will be yelling for more belt. So the guys down the bottom launch a rocket with a stack of 50 transport belt in it, and the guys up top have to just make do with that until the next launch is ready. And then the details are what's the top base going to make. An option is that they'd have to launch the parts for SpaceX. The bottom base would have to do the research, and the top base has to make the parts and launch the rockets into space from the asteroid. And we'll say, for the scenario, we'll say that we can't launch these parts in. You can't launch them from the planet. We can only send bits up. we have to launch it from the asteroid because of lower gravity or something like that. Anyway, that's my idea. Discuss. Yeah, probably need manual launch. Although some items like transport belt could probably just get automated and just keep firing up transport belt all day long. And have a separate silo for it. That sounds like it'd be a lot of rocket launches. Well, yeah, we'd probably end up with a mega base down the bottom. Yeah, probably an optimized bot-based module thing. Because these guys would need a lot of stuff. How about you can only get space science on your asteroid with rockets. You have to send that back onto the planet. That's not a bad idea. And if we put a stack of U-25 uranium in a rocket around a spot on the asteroid, a nuclear explosion happens. No power? Or at all? Or just over here? Oh, no coal. Mr. Fox, thanks for the sub. 8 months hype. Cheers, buddy. Guys, if you're subbed, if you want to jump in the Discord and we can throw ideas around better. Can I get space? I do like that space science on the asteroid. That is a good idea. So the top base is a base that launches rockets. What about biters and such in space? Yeah, I was thinking of colouring or getting a mod to recolour the biters.
Give them space suits.
Recolouring the biters to like make them just grey or something, and we'll call them space biters, and then we'll make them tougher, just up their HP. We need all the transport belt we've got. 427 belt, that's what I'm talking about. Damn it, Purple, get out of my way. How about would you go back? Well, they'd have their suits on, wouldn't they? Now I can go back to making a circuit factory. Oh, copy paste didn't exist back then. Eesh. Just set each assembly machine manually. But that took some getting used to.
You take things for granted now, isn't it?
I'm already so many times now I've tried to use the queue. Yeah, it took me a long time to get used to it, and I am officially used to it.
Yeah.
Green chip ratio is the same. Well, I never did the maths actually. I just assumed. Well, it doesn't tell me how long it takes a green circuit to craft, which is useful. The crafting speed of an assembly machine 1 is 2.25. So we're going to take it for granted that they're the same and continue on blindly.
There's no reason why they would have changed it from the start.
Well, the recipe for green science has changed, and I remember the change. It happened from 8 to 9 because the guy I was watching on YouTube started his playthrough in 8, and then when 9 was released he had to rebuild his base because a green science takes a transport belt and a green circuit, not an inserter.
Yeah, the packs have changed probably the most of them.
And they're still not exactly stable now. There's only recently version 4.15. They took out level 1 assemblers from purple pots. I need to rebuild my power plant. Oh, intruder alert. Get off my radar. Okay, we're good. So that was the creepers, guys. They're what we'd call biters these days.
Looks like something out of Fifth Element.
Yeah. Oh, what's his face? Oh, not Fifth Element. No, I was thinking of Small Soldiers.
Fifth Element, where it runs past the window and they all shit themselves, including me. I did.
Ah, look at Huffney automating. And if I put exclamation mark retro in the title.
Yeah. It probably got sick of everybody asking.
Well, that is the thing. That if you do a task manually, like on the third, after the third time, it's like right, that's it, automate it.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing something yourself the first time, no problem, you know, to set it off. Second time, okay, something went wrong. Third time, right, this is a task that needs to be. Of course, now we're in a burnout situation. Which is why in today's thinking we would use burner inserts. Can't do that here though. Not that we don't have burner inserters, it's just that burner inserters don't fuel themselves back in the day. Right, now they should all fire up. I'll just break
So you
that
need
up.
an inserter to insert into the inserter.
Inserter, yeah.
It kind of defeats the point, doesn't it?
Yeah, burner inserters were pretty useless back in the day. For about 2 versions we used to use a mod that basically does that did that for us. It gave burner insert. They fueled themselves and started with a very small amount of fuel, just to do one swing to get themselves going, so you didn't have to fuel them yourself. Then it ended up in the base game. I'm just going to let that coal pressure build right up. I throw down an extra miner just for safety. Just pick up the reserve coal as well. It's all up nicely topped up. Right, we initiate that. Give that a little bit of coal. Oh wait, coal's meant to be in there. And here's the miner. So I need 4 lots of underground belt, because they don't come in pairs. It's a bit of a rip off really. Two inserts, and then that should be green circuits activated. Might need a lamp or two. One thing that's missing from the newer version of the box isn't a research window in the upper corner, so you had some idea of how far along you were. Yeah. The underground, as to say the same? Yeah. Pretty much. Right, I think I'll bring the copper bus with me as well. Oopsie. You know, you need a unit of splitter. I love these old splitters. So basic. It's just there. 2 hours, it splits. You get the idea. Right, next we need more iron plate. Of course we do. Just to hold up on more iron plate. Oh, goddamn transport belt. Bet it's hogging a whole lot. I'll take some belt. Might turn that machine off for a little bit. See about getting recycle all of this. Can I make 2, 3 more?
Wonder why it went quiet.
Oh, hello.
Facebook, Discord messed up again.
Oh. How long have you been talking to yourself?
I haven't been talking at all, I just was listening, but I was like, yeah, it's set up for a while.
Oh. You seem quieter today as well. I've got you on max. Maybe it's my overall sound. There we go. Guess what? I have an iron shortage. Oh, I don't. This is pre-production stat numbers. Eesh. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I reckon mine has just looked like fans. Yeah. Right, so we've got the beginnings of my main bus. We're now going to do 4 assemblers for each science. Damn it, I just tried to copy paste the line and I can't do that because it's not a thing. Oh, intruder alert. Now, if I remember, long-handed inserters did something weird back in the day. Yeah, they reach from 2 back like you'd expect, but they only place forward 1 as normal, which poses a problem for my science build. Oh, I don't want to enjoy you, idiot. Right, that should be everything I need. Oh. Gonna need to move that, click that power in 1. Can you grab from past the end of the belt? Yes, you can back in the day. So just to confirm, this is gears and oh crap, I didn't put a gear machine in. Too used to having gears on the main bus. That's fine, we can do a gear bus. I want to get on with it though, because time's getting on.
So was the rocket in this version?
Rocket defense is the end goal.
Yeah.
And at this pace it's going to take for bloody ever. I'm pretty sure anti-elites could win the current version before you'd get anywhere near it in this one. It's right at the end. There's 4 research pots to get. Rocket defense research takes 1,000 of each, and then the rocket defense itself costs 5,000 steel and 1,000 red circuits, or in this case purple circuits. Is it bad that this base is becoming spaghetti already? I need some circuits on me. I have to keep crafting them. Right, so this is input, so gears and that go up. Music so intense, it's the same music as it was, I think. Right, underground to there, but about there. Actually looks scary. And now that you've mentioned it, it is actually quite scary. Let's calm down now. It's almost like it knows that I was trying to set that build up. Sound clip isn't current Factorio. It's probably B because they don't own it. Back in this version, there was a lot of temporary stuff that was just borrowed from other stuff. I'm pretty sure they had quite a bit of Command and Conquer, Red Alert stuff. The car, I'm pretty sure, is from somewhere else. Okay, I need 4 lots of underground belt. God damn it, I need more iron plate. Just base, just give me all of the iron plate. Thank you. Right, 10 underground belts, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4 them. Oh, true toilet. This design doesn't work too well, but we can get something working. Two, three, four. Right, so this needs circuits and transport belt. Right, so we're going to have an assembly machine. I'm going to come back down and borrow this one. Making transport belt. circuits is going to have to come up sooner. I haven't left myself enough room. God freaking damn it. Oh, I don't want to rebuild. Spaghetti incoming. Right, this will be transport belt. For the moment we'll just get that iron bust to just terminate, likewise that. Output. Alright, what a mess, but there we go. So we have a copper shortage.
Research complete.
Ooh, research complete. Advanced circuits. Let's go for military too. So we need more drills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Expand this. 3. Okay, more copper. We still got on coal? Yeah. Good, don't have to run a cobalt just yet. I might as well put some, get more drills down. I can always expand the smelting. Two, three, four. Stack of inserts. Oops. Let there be more copper. Why is military 2 not working? What's the matter with green science? Sure, it must have produced something by now. Input inserters, of course. Why didn't anyone say so? I'm going to plop a gun turret down here, which hasn't changed all that much. What's the command to change the game speed?
So /C space game dot speed space equals space and then your number.
It's like having a nightbot that talks. Oh, the gun turret's doing some. Oh, damn it! The gun turret ran out of ammo. Yeesh. Better craft everything I can. Oh, there's no repair packs in this game. What's damaged is damaged. So we have a brownout situation happening. What's
Just put the put it in chat as it come up because it says unrecognised command /C.
No, it hasn't. It's because you.
Does it not?
No, because Twitch thinks you're trying to.
Try to run a command.
Yeah, you have to put quotation marks or something first. No one's commented on the what we'd call lamps today. Well, they still are called lamps, but they're street lights. Looks like they were done in Microsoft Paint, honestly. Probably because they were.
Yeah, probably.
It's just a flat 2D texture. So what's that? It's quite a bit to research, to be fair. So what do I need for blue pots? Because I can't craft them at the moment. Hey, flamethrowers in here. Flamethrower ammo takes coal and steel. There's even logibots. Accumulators. Large power poles, explosives, which allow for landmines and rockets.
What's the mushroom cloud?
Yeah, it's explosives. Logistics 3, so blue belt. Automation car, allows for a car. Rocket shooting speed. Laser turrets. Flight is prerequisite for bots. Alien technology allows for purple pots, which takes the good old-fashioned goop. Solar panels, which allow solar energy for solar panels. Yeah, what's the recipe for a solar panel these days? 5 copper, 5 steel, 15 circuits?
5 copper, 5 steel, 15 circuits.
It hasn't changed. wonder what the recipe is for an accumulator. 5 copper, 2 iron, 20 circuits. Eesh. I think I prefer it.
Two iron, 5 batteries.
Batteries, yeah. I think I prefer it.
I guess batteries don't exist.
No, oil wasn't added till 9.8. I can't find what unlocks blue pots. Oh, chemistry. Nope. Advanced chemistry requires chemistry.
It's
Which
advanced electronics in now. One that 100 circuits.
If I can, I'll push towards. We still have a power issue. If I can, I'll push towards trains so you guys can see that. So we just need more steam engines. And yet still more. Okay, oh no, water temperature's dropping now. Do I need to add in more boilers? I don't quite know what the ratio is meant to be, so I'm just adding until something breaks. I think a length of underground pipe might be beneficial. Of course, you don't get a pair. Can I walk between that? Oh, come on, what a rip-off. You can't walk between 2 underground pipes.
So basically they've just like masked the bit in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, 2 butt up to each other.
Don't realise when you're used to Q how much you use it now. There we go. Can't walk between underground pipes, I want a refund.
Research complete.
That's advanced electronics. What do we want to push for? I guess we'll just grab steel because that's only 20 red, should be nice and cheap. Q was one of the best quality of life additions. Yep, definitely. So iron ore is recovering. They munched a power pole. I actually need more labs. Labs are my bottleneck. Let's acquire some basics. We'll put down 2 more. Still haven't found what unlocks blue pots. I'm just going to have to click through everything.
What's quite funny is it actually looks like you're doing. It's more like you're doing Bobs and Angels. You know, because everything looks sort of different, and,
Yeah.
obviously apart from the GUIs and that, but the assemblers and the inserters and things.
Mhm. Well, you know what? I'd rather do a full playthrough of this, launch a rocket silo, than Bob's. Any day.
Research complete.
Ooh, lab efficiency. That takes blue pots. What's that do? Laboratory speed plus 20%. What do we want next?